Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.
Tonight's veteran served the nation twice in the Army.
Yeah, and in the 15 years between his two stints, served Kansans as a first responder.
KSN's Mike Mahoney has his story in this week's Veteran Salute.
Clearwater's Roger Dawson joined the Army right out of high school in 1960 and learned to become a Morse code intercept operator.
In order to do this job, I had to have a top secret security clearance, and some people wouldn't be able to get that. And in a little town, you know, you didn't have much trouble unless you had a record.
Roger was sent to Clark Air Base in the Philippines, where he spent more than 2 years intercepting messages from the North Vietnamese Army.
Most of the things they sent were in code. So we'd be intercepting messages that were either a bunch of letters or a bunch of numbers or a mix of those.
After returning to Kansas, Roger spent 3 years in the reserves while also starting up long careers as a Wichita letter carrier and a volunteer EMS with Clearwater's fire department and ambulance service. His time as a first responder played a big role in his second round of service in 1981 with the Army National Guard.
They were especially shorthanded on medical people, and by that time I'd been kind of an instructor for the EMT program.
Roger became the medical platoon sergeant, and his expertise helped save a fellow soldier's life during a convoy crash.
Somebody needed to be there and do it, and that was the one chosen, not by me necessarily, but by his fate.
Roger got out of the Guard in 1985 as a staff sergeant, but continued to work for the post office till 1999 and as an EMS in Clearwater till 2012.
If there's a need out there and somebody's got to fill it, I think probably the military people who've been in the military are more apt to step up, and I felt like it was something that I needed to do.
Here for you, Mike Mahoney, KSN News 3.
On behalf of Devon James Injury Lawyers, we are honored to recognize our Veteran of the Week, and that is Roger Dawson, who served in the Army and in the National Guard. Roger, thank you so much for your service, and we are honored to give you a check for $500.
Well, thank you. I'd like to pay that forward to the Clearwater Fire Department. They're doing a fundraiser for equipment.
Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.